Now in the third audio, we will move to page number 6 of your same chapter, that is Introduction to Chemistry. What is your page number 6 dealing with is the importance of chemistry in the various fields. Right now, let us talk about first of all agriculture. How agriculture is being supported by chemistry. By the help of chemistry, you are provided with fertilizers and pesticides which are helping in agriculture. Now, let us see what are the fertilizers. They are the substance. Please underline and learn this definition of fertilizers. They are the substances to improve the fertility and to supply nutrients essential for the growth. What are the examples? Ammonium nitrate, it is a widely used fertilizer. Second example is your urea, an important source of nitrogen. It is your non-explosive and solid in nature. And last is your phosphatic fertilizer. These are your superphosphates. About 90% of the fertilizers are in solid forms. The liquid fertilizers comprise of aqueous solution of ammonia or ammonium nitrate. See, like as we need essential things when we take in our diet and we get the nutrients from our diet. Similarly, the plants also need the essential things which are needed for their growth, and this is provided by the fertilizers. Next thing is your pesticides. Pesticides are added to the soil to kill the pest. Right, the unwanted worms and the insects which harm the soil and which are decreasing the growth of the plant. To reduce all these problems, your pesticides are used. Pesticides include of your herbicides, insecticides and your termicides. They protect the plant from weed, fungi and insects. 30% of the crops are destroyed by the agriculture pests. Therefore, we use pesticides to remove all these problems and give a normal healthy growth to the plants. Herbicides are those pesticides which kill or inhibit. Inhibit means stop the growth of unwanted plants. Insecticides destroy insects which harm or destroy the plants. Pesticides may come in contact with other living organisms and disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. Please go through this line once again and let me repeat this. Pesticide may come in contact with other living organisms and disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. The use of the pesticides is to be in a regulated amount only, because we all have a misconception that bigger the size of the fruit or the vegetables, better they are in nutrients and the quality. But this is wrong. This is not true, students. The pure, essential and the good quality is in the natural form only. So pesticides should not be used for changing the quality of the food. It happens many times because excess use of pesticides leads to problems like skin problems, skin diseases and cancer. So use of pesticides should be in regular form, and excess of use should not be there, because all the insects and all the animals whatsoever it is are the part of the ecosystem. If they are completely eradicated from the ecosystem, this is going to disturb the balance, right? So this point has to be remembered while using the pesticides. The next thing is the products in which the chemistry is involved is the foods, right? Refined oil, butter, cheese, etc. are obtained by a chemical reaction. Here also chemistry is playing a very important role. In construction, your mortar, cement, glass, etc. are also the result of your various chemical reactions, giving you various chemical compounds. Next is your clothing, natural fibers. We generally had only initially your silk and wool and cotton as your natural fibers. Now these natural fibers are mixed and blended with other fibers by the chemical reactions to give you fibers like terylene, rayon, nylon, linen. So these are also the result of the chemical reactions. Your household cooking gases, that is your LPG, the full form is liquefied petroleum gas. Your food preservatives, your electronic items, all these involve the use of chemistry. And in your daily uses, your paints, dyes, perfume, paper inks, all these are the result of your chemical reactions. Industry, your metals and alloys are the mixtures of the metals. All these find the use in your chemistry. All these are the result of the reactions involved in the chemistry. These are the different forms in which the chemistry is involved in our life. Last is your petroleum, petrol, kerosene, diesel oil. All these are also the results of your chemistry and how it is playing a very evident and crucial part in our day-to-day life. What are the general uses of chemistry also? Food, clothing, cosmetic, and all these are there, but one more essential part the chemistry is involved in our life is through medicines. That is to treat the patients, to cure the diseases. It is a very important part how chemistry is involved and is helping us. So by the assignment of today, I request you all to go through the previous chapter, page 1 to 3. In the last week assignment, I have given you to learn the functions of all the apparatus. Today, I'll continue with the same assignment, and your assignment is to learn the functions of all the apparatus up till page number 5. And go through page number 6 and learn the definition of fertilizer, pesticides, and the examples of fertilizers. Thank you.